Walthers Trainline is the starter side of the Walthers range. This tank car from the Trainline range is going across the workbench today. I bought this car not long after I began to take the HO scale side of the hobby seriously, but that's a story in and of itself. I think this car has the right overall look, but the plastic sheen of the body and silver trucks throw me off a little. In previous tank car projects, I've had some luck in making a plastic car look more metallic, so I'm going to demonstrate that technique here. First thing is to unscrew the trucks. Yep, just unscrew the trucks. Why isn't that screw loosening? That's not a screw, is it? One moment, I need to fiddle with this off camera for a second or two. So, the trucks are held on by clips. I was able to get the trucks off the clips with a little prying, but the clips have some clearance above them and have retracted into the frame, so I'm not sure I'll be able to get the trucks back on. Fairly confident, but not sure. I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. The car goes on the famous slotted wood board and goes outside for the base layer of dull coat. Once it's back and dry, I start with the first layer of powder. I'm using a gray powder here. The gray powder against the darker plastic will offer a little variation to the surface of the car and help give it the beginnings of the metallic appearance. First layer done, and with another round of dull coat, here's where she stands. It's getting there, but another round of powder should just about do the trick. I apply more gray powder, then add some brown and earthen tones on top of that. The varying shades of powder, when tamped down by the dull coat, will help give the illusion of a rough metal surface. With the powder applied all around, it's time for the third round of dull coat, and the results tell me it's the final round of the stuff. I ran the trucks through the usual routine as outlined in another video, so we're ready for reassembly. This'll be fun. Maybe I can press enough of the clip into the truck to get it to stick and then... No, I gotta fiddle a little more here. Alright, so what I ultimately had to do was pry the frame of the car away from the body far enough to jam a pair of tweezers into the hole where the clip is to push it out and then press the truck into the clip. I know my hands are in the way and you can't see what's happening, but the view was about the same for me. Regardless, it's back together, and I don't think I'll ever take this car apart again if I can help it. Well, I think the results were worth the headache. Here's a quick before and after for your own comparison. I've used this method to improve a couple of tank cars, and I like the results. The only caveat with Walthers Trainline stock is removing the trucks. If I hadn't been able to pry the frame away, it may have been game over. If I find myself having to deal with a Trainline car in future, I may only remove the wheels and paint them. Stay safe out there, and enjoy the world's greatest hobby.